Hey guys, Travis here with another hardcore how to do X-Boss. Today we're doing the Deranged Archaeologist, which is probably not a very asked for boss, but it's a very off the side one that people forget about. And I couldn't find much about it when I looked it up other than Mr. No Sleep's loot from 1000 or whatever. It's also a really easy boss for you to move up if you're hardcore. To be on the high scores, the front page, you only need 80 kills. Today, I started this boss and I got to 100, so we're already at the top 15. Probably in this video, we're gonna get to like the top 10. So if you want an easy high score, this is one to get. Now for the gear. Okay, I had the Infernal on just for a flex, that's not really what I'm bringing. Best mage gear, I'm using the hardcore helmet just because. Arcane Spirit Shield I got today, though you don't need nearly this good of mage gear. You could go with a lot less, probably Mystics is fine. Then I bring a Holy Wrench to make my prey pots last a little bit longer. An Antidote to get rid of the plant's poison. You can get poisoned by a plant when you're running there. Then 3 to 4 prayer pots, some anglers to overheal, which we'll talk about later, and some food. Dig side pendant to get there, Numi light, an axe to get through the swamp, and to teleport out. Some people will bring alk runes, but I don't. Okay. So now I'm gonna show how you would get there. You've just never been there before. Let me pull out a fresh dig side pendant. I'll use that one. Okay. So I'll bring a few extra food just because I'm gonna take damage here. You have to take damage to unlock it the first time from what I know. I don't know another way around it. If somebody else knows, put it in the comments, but I'm gonna go from the dig site. This is where you're gonna take the damage. I just angler over to feel extra safe, but I've done it twice and both times I've took like 60 damage exactly. I think 59 or 60 damage. So I think for the most part that's what you'll take. Say, I don't care, I'm doing it anyways, which this freaks me out honestly, but I'll be the test subject for you guys. It's been 59 twice. Let's see what it is this time. 42, okay. So now, once you're here, you want to go to this mushroom. By using it, you're going to unlock it. And I assume for this, you also unlocked the house on the hill. Which is up here. If you haven't unlocked that, I believe there's videos on YouTube of how to unlock the house on the hill teleport. So from here, say we're going for a new trip. Refill my stats to my house. I'm gonna teleport. Fossil Island. Use the mushroom tree to come down here to Sticky Swamp. And you run into the swamp. I've tried to pray against these tar things that pop out, but it doesn't seem like anything really stops their damage. Just gotta take it. Then this plant will sometimes attack you and poison you. I'm just gonna have it do it just to show. There it goes, boom. It poisons you, so you'll have to eat up and take your anti-poison. Sometimes it just won't, like the first time. Here, you're completely safe. When you hop over this log, you're in the boss's room. When I'm switching worlds between kills, I'll stand on these tiles here, behind this plant. And most of the time, I found that he's never attacked me. Well, not most of the time, but he's never attacked me when I logged in on those tiles. So that's the worlds, the ones I swap worlds on. The whole idea of this boss is basically you're just gonna pray range, pray augury, your best mage prayer if you want to. You don't really need to, you can just pray range. And then you're going to stand at a distance from him to avoid his melee attacks and watch the chat above his head. He has one specific chat line, that learn to read. When he says learn to read, you have to move like 4 or 5 tiles away from where you're standing, because he's gonna be throwing books out into the air that'll land and do up to 52 damage for each one, I believe. So I can max out at like 104 damage. This boss could look really tame and you can get complacent, but it could really throw out damage out of nowhere. I'll show you some clips. Also, you cannot safe spot it. Here's a clip famously of White Cat 22 dying when he tries to safe spot. Well, this guy's not really safe spotting. He just dies to he gets hit by the 50, 56, and then boom, 51, 12. So the damage can stack really fast from the books. Bring it back one more time. So he says, learn to read. He throws out the books. Really should have been running all the way over here to avoid these two, because that's where the 2 books that come out afterwards. Like, it does 3 books, and then there's 2 more books that pop out afterwards from the ground, like where he also threw them. So there's like a delayed 2 books. That's what he died to. Today I had a little bit of a scare on stream in a similar way, where he did the learn to read. I'll mute this so I don't get copyrighted. I avoided the original ones, but there's still the 2 extra books that came out, so I should have ran further off to the side to avoid those. And those hit me at 52 and 8, so it really freaked me out. It's really just key that you move as soon as you read the learn to read. You have to move as fast as you can. Don't try to get off another attack or anything, just move and get out of there. Another thing is, if he changes directions, like if he's facing you, I'll show you what I mean when I go in there, but here we go. So right now he's facing this way. If I run to this side where he changes direction a lot, there's like not really much of a chance that the books will be in the area. He kind of throws out his books in the quadrant that he's looking at. So I try to move like 4 tiles at least to make him turn. So like over here would be good. Now, it is actually safer. What I meant to be doing for this is just to angler up the entire time. Because then even if he hit like a 52, 52, you're really not going to be at any risk. It takes quite a while for him to respawn, so I hop worlds in between. Learn to read right off the bat. But really you shouldn't be taking much damage other than the books, so anglering up shouldn't use that many anglers. It's definitely worth it in my opinion. The time it'll take you to get those anglers is worth it not having to remake your account. I'm honestly considering going for this #1 in this boss in the future. It'd be a weird flex, but oh, see, he just punched me at 23. That's why you don't want to go in melee range of him. I'll re-angler out. You could hear my cat crying probably. She wants attention. Hello, little man. Yeah. Oh, learn to read, gotta move, gotta move. I don't know if these guides are really that useful for you guys, but I myself like to see another hardcore do the content that I'm about to do and how exactly they handle it, how they safe up, all of that. So this is kind of the stuff that I've been looking for as I go through my account, and since I couldn't find a lot of it, I want to try to put it out there myself. If you guys have specific bosses that you would like to see, please let me know and I'll look into doing them. May depend how they attribute to my account, because I already have a lot of stuff completed, so there's some bosses I may not want to go back for really, but I may if people really want. The next few days I'm going to be doing a Zami trip. I have a Greater Demon task right now, so I may do a Hardcore Iron Man how-to on Zami. As far as this boss goes, that's about it. I usually just go until the limiting factor would be my prayer pots. You could try to prayer flick like this whole thing, but it may delay yourself on moving out of the way of the learn to read. So if you're really wanting to be safe, I probably would not advise doing that. Oop. See, there's a 49. Scary stuff. I didn't move in time. I tap my heart prayer every now and then to keep my health from just ticking down naturally. That was a good dodge. One thing about this boss that kind of sucks is there's no uniques. I'm thinking about suggesting that they add like a unlimited dig site pendant or something like that. I think something like that would fit in. It does have a dragon arrow tip drop. That's probably the most useful thing that I can get, though I haven't had a single drop of it yet. And it does drop runite limbs fairly often. Maybe some sort of Iron Man could get that as their first runite limbs, but I feel like that'd be pretty late in your accounts already have Fossil Island and everything. But maybe there's somebody out there who doesn't have it at this point. Crystal Key, that's probably one of the better drops. I like those because I've been collecting crystal shards at Volcano, and I plan to do a very big enhanced crystal chest opening, the one in Prifddinas, on my stream soon. Which, by the way, I do stream every single day. As I'm making this video, I've streamed every single day for the past 618 days. I'm probably the longest daily streamer of old school. You've probably never heard about. Make sure you do follow me. I'll put the link to my Twitch below the stream. Below the YouTube video, rather. I'm used to streaming only. New to this whole YouTube thing. You can see how fast you get KC here. It's pretty ridiculous that High Scores doesn't have more people, but I guess it's just such a useless boss for the drops and everything that nobody does it. It'd be a nice weird flex rank 1 though. If I ever do plan on going for that. What the fuck, Neo, grats. Is that an Iron Man scythe? Ah, fuck. He meleeed me. It's gonna be the last kill of my trip because I'm out of anglers. Watch out for the secondary books. All right. Let's go to our house real quick. Let's check out the high scores after that. I guess I need to world hop. So just that little session moved us from a rank 15 on the high scores. Well, rank 15. Now we're rank 10. Easy game for hardcores going for ranks. I hope this is helpful for anybody that wants to get a weird ass flex for their hardcore. Let me know what videos you want to see in the future, and make sure you safe up. Don't die to Deranged Archaeologist like Whitecat22 and people will laugh at you. Your friends will make fun of you to the end of the days. Peace out.